get this show started!
A few months ago, sparring footage of Francis Ngannou and Ciryl Gane appeared on the internet, in which Gane seemingly got the better of the UFC champ. Taking to his YouTube channel on Monday, Ngannou revealed that he and Gane trained together only for a month and that he'd bested Gane in sparring, except in the part shown in the video. Ngannou stated, "When I saw that footage, my first reaction was laughing, because I know exactly what happened at those training sessions. They were filming our training session to promote him, his fight, and everything. So there was a lot of footage from those few training sessions. But a lot of them never came out and will never come out. And I know for a fact that they will never come out. It's about to make him look better and make me look bad, to prove that he's the man." And I'm like, how easy it is to manipulate people, which they, the MMA Factory, are really good at manipulation. But at the end of the day, as I said, we both know, everyone knows for a fact. Jordan Young, a veteran of the PFL and Bellator, passed away last week. His boxing coach at American Top Team, Derek Santos, ATT, and the PFL have confirmed the news on social media. The cause of death is not known at this time. Here's what his coach wrote on Instagram. "Life throws challenges at you. I'm in a very saddened mood. Tonight, 20 minutes before our fight and subsequent victory, I got a call that one of the fighters I currently did boxing coaching for had passed. I left the locker room quietly, found a dark corner room, and I cried. I couldn't believe it. I could hear his voice in my head. I stood in disbelief before I had to get myself together to do the job. I had grown fond of Jordan. Like many of the fighters I coached, he fit the type of athlete I enjoyed working with, as I'm sure his other coaches did as well. We formed a sincere and respectful relationship. He was always so appreciative of the time I gave him. Always replied yes sir to any of my instructions, training advice, or strategy talks. He seemed to be overcoming obstacles, and I became just a fan of him and that in itself. Just a few weeks ago, we talked about how excited he was for 2022, and that as soon as he took care of some injury, he wanted to schedule getting right back to work with me. When he spoke to me, I had such a good feeling for him. He was on such an upswing and positive vibe after an injury-plagued career. I was really looking forward to seeing him have continued success after his last big win. I pray for his mom, his family, his friends, all who must be in a similar state of shock as I am. We all have lost a good kid. I pray for Jordan's soul. R.I.P. Jordan Young. The year you worked with me gave me on the few reminders of the reasons why I'm passionate about the journey with my guys. It's not just a business. To me, it will always be extremely personal. God bless you on your new journey, Jordan." Jordan Young had a record of 12 wins and 2 losses and is coming off an upset TKO win over UFC veteran Omari Akhmedov at PFL 10 in October, which was arguably the biggest win of his career. He was 6-0 in Bellator. The MMA Talk team would like to send condolences and prayers to his family and friends. May he rest in peace. Speaking on the most recent episode of the Weighing In podcast, John McCarthy and Josh Thompson discussed Chael Sonnen and his American gangster persona. They revealed what Chael is like out of character. Here's the clip.
But I will tell you this. First off, Chael's, he's as straight a guy as you will find. As far as out of character, the true Chael, this is a guy that goes to his hotel room, doesn't come out, hardly goes to dinner with us if he did. does everything. The best one is the comment that he made here because it's
this
perfect.
Is great, you guys.
Listen
to this.
But hold on.
John interviewed.
But hold on. But the truth about Chael is a family guy. He brings his wife and his family with him everywhere. He's fantastic as far as all that.
This, obviously, if you're by yourself, which Chael is normally by himself with his wife and his kids, or just him and his wife, he doesn't go out. Like, and when John said he's very straight and narrow, like we see him in Hawaii. Very rarely we see him. We'll see him maybe at the restaurant. He doesn't hang out with us. He doesn't go out, and he's not at the bar afterwards, hanging out, having drinks like the rest of us delinquents. Okay. But he's in his room, either filming more of his podcast or doing more content or whatever it is he's doing. But he is very rarely not on the phone with his wife and his kids if they are not with him, or he's filming his content. He is not someone to be out socializing, and out there, trying to be part of the crowd. He is not that guy. His American Gangster thing it's all a shtick, and you guys need to understand it's a shtick. Like, he's never lost, and he's never lost a round, he's never lost a fight. You wouldn't know this and that. Like, it's all a shtick, you guys. He's quiet. He's very humble. He hates to be around other people. Like, doesn't like big groups, like John said, and he wants to be around his wife all the time.
Recently, Jake Paul offered Jorge Masvidal $5 million to fight him in a boxing match. Shortly after, Masvidal turned down his offer, saying he wants $20 million and invited Paul to fight him in the UFC. Speaking on the most recent episode of Believe You Me podcast, Michael Bisping reacted to Jake Paul's $5 million offer and criticized him for calling out older UFC fighters who are past their primes. Here's the clip.
Why does he keep going after Zuffa or UFC signed fighters that are under contract, right? That are either right at the tail end of the career. I'm not talking about Masvidal there. I'm talking about the people so far, talking about Nate Diaz and stuff like that. How about you pick someone that's actually a boxer? Why are you trying to take on MMA fighters, eradicate 3/4 of their skill and their ability and fight them in one field? Do you know what I mean? Which I'm sure there's plenty of fighters on the UFC roster that could beat him in a boxing match. I truly believe that, myself being one of them. But there's many others out there. And Masvidal may also be one of them. But Masvidal would also be a smaller guy. Why is he calling out these people that are A, smaller than him, B, aren't boxers, and C, that are contractually tied to the UFC? Do you know what I mean? This is clickbait at its mother finest. You have sucked me into the Jake Paul vortex, Harrington, for the last time. I mean, fair play to him. I would love to see it, though. I would love to see Jake Paul versus Masvidal. I'd love to see Nate Diaz versus Masvidal. I'd love to see someone that's in the prime, though. Masvidal's going to be pushing 40 soon. Nate Diaz is no spring chicken. Do you know what I mean? They're all come to the end of their careers. He's in his, mid-20s, 25, 26, something like that?
24, 25, something like that, yeah.
Prime of his life. A young kid, you know what I mean? A big, strong, talented kid with knockout power. Do you know what I mean?
Here are the top 3 memes you guys posted on MMAmemes.com. In third place is a meme posted by user Chuck Norris. Second place goes to Manny. And the number 1 voted meme was posted by a user named Dana White. If you want your meme to be included in our next video, go to MMAmemes.com and create your own meme. The top 3 memes will be placed at the end of our video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.